नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है शालिनी और स्वागत है आप सभी का इस अनोखे किताबी मेले में जिसका नाम है मेरी किताब मेरी कहानी सीजन 5 द मैजिक ऑफ राइटिंग। सो गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल, कैसे हैं आप सभी? सो फ्रेंड्स, एक बार एम के टाइप करके मुझे बता दीजिए, एम आई ऑडिबल, एम आई विजिबल? क्या आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं, देख पा रहे हैं? दोस्तों, आज हो गया है मेरी किताब मेरी कहानी सीजन 5 का एपिसोड नंबर 4। 3 एपिसोड्स हम कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं। 5th ऑफ फरवरी से ये प्रोग्राम शुरू हो चुका है और 25 तारीख तक ये प्रोग्राम चलेगा। लगातार 21 दिनों तक 21 ऑथर्स आपसे मिलने वाले हैं, आपसे जुड़ने वाले हैं और आप उनसे रूबरू होंगे, उनकी बुक के बारे में जानेंगे, उनकी कहानी के बारे में जानेंगे और जानेंगे बहुत सारी नई नई बातें, नई नई लर्निंग्स। हर एक टॉपिक, हर एक बुक अपने आप में अलग होगी, यूनिक होगी और आई एम श्योर आप सभी इन टॉपिक्स को सुन करके इसके बारे में और भी ज्यादा जानकारी लेंगे। और इस जानकारी को और बढ़ाने का एक और तरीका है और वो ये है कि आप कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने सवाल हमसे पूछ सकते हैं। जितना ज्यादा आप क्वेश्चन करेंगे उस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक से रिलेटेड, उतना ज्यादा आप अपने ज्ञान में वृद्धि करेंगे, आप उस चीज की नॉलेज और भी ज्यादा गेन करेंगे। तो क्वेश्चंस करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा, क्वेश्चन जरूर कीजिएगा। इसके साथ में एक और मैं एडवाइस आपको देना चाहूंगी, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे कि प्लीज नोट्स बनाते रहिए। आप जितने भी एपिसोड अभी तक आपने देखे हैं और आगे आप देखेंगे, उन सभी एपिसोड्स में आपको यकीनन कोई ना कोई ऐसी लर्निंग मिलेगी या फिर एक ऐसी ज्ञानवर्धक बात सुनने को मिलेगी जो आपकी लाइफ में आपकी बहुत काम आएगी। तो मेरी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप प्लीज नोट्स बनाइए, हर एक टॉपिक के अलग से नोट्स बनाइए ताकि आप उसको रिवाइज कर सके, आप उसको पढ़ सके बाद में और उसको अप्लाई कर सके अपनी लाइफ में। तो शुरू करते हैं आज का प्रोग्राम, आज का टॉपिक। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स आपकी कॉन्फर्मेशन के लिए और जितने भी लोग हमसे जुड़े हैं उनका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं स्किल्स के बारे में। स्किल्स 2 तरह की होती है, एक होती है हार्ड स्किल, एक होती है सॉफ्ट स्किल। हार्ड स्किल मतलब टेक्निकल स्किल्स। जैसे इसको एक एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू समझते हैं कि आप किसी जॉब इंटरव्यू के लिए जा रहे हैं और इंटरव्यू को क्लियर करने के लिए या आपने इंटरव्यू क्लियर कर लिया है, वो आपने किया अपनी टेक्निकल स्किल्स के थ्रू। लेकिन उस जॉब में लंबे समय तक रहने के लिए, उस जॉब में सक्सेसफुल तरीके से काम करने के लिए आपको सॉफ्ट स्किल्स की जरूरत पड़ेगी। और मैं ये कहूंगी कि सिर्फ जॉब में या प्रोफेशनल तरीके से ही नहीं, बल्कि अगर आपको अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में भी सक्सेसफुल होना है और सफलता की तरफ जाना है, तो सॉफ्ट स्किल्स आपकी बहुत काम आती है। अब ये सॉफ्ट स्किल्स होती क्या है, इनके बारे में इतनी बातचीत क्यों होती है और इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है, इसके बारे में आज हम बात करने वाले हैं हमारे ऑथर से। अपनी बुक के साथ और अपने व्यूज के साथ हमारे साथ इस प्रोग्राम में शामिल हो चुके हैं। उनका एक क्विक शॉर्ट इंटरव्यू में, एक इंट्रोडक्शन में आपको दे देती हूँ ताकि आप उनके साथ इजीली कनेक्ट कर पाए। जो ऑथर आज हमसे जुड़े हैं, ही इज एन अकम्प्लिश्ड ऑथर, speaker and tough leader in the realm of personal and professional development. He has dedicated his career to exploration and mastery of soft skills. He has a remarkable ability to distill complex concepts into actionable steps that readers can easily incorporate into their daily lives. So without any further delay, I would like to invite today's author, Mr. Vijay Anand Burra.
Good evening, Charlie ma'am. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Vijay ji. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm excited to be with so many beautiful co-authors and the most important people, the intellectual people. My friends are here. My brother from the USA has logged in. So I'm so lucky this evening to be here.
First of all, Mr. Vijay, welcome to Meri Kitab Meri Kahani Season 5, and we are looking forward to have great communication with you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm used to seeing you with the Soni sir. Now, looking at you alone, I'm missing that part of moments of Soni sir, Nitin Soni sir, which adds to the animation of your videos actually. But good to have you alone because you are the better half. So to have you alone is also fine.
No problem. नेक्स्ट टाइम हम दोबारा एक सेशन करेंगे अरेंज इसके लिए, तो आपको जरूर इनवाइट करेंगे जी।
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So Mr. Vijay, first of all, we would like to know about yourself. आप कहाँ से बिलोंग करते हैं, about your family, your passion, everything. Please tell us.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. That's the sweetest thing that could be, because to talk about myself should be the easiest thing in the world, and you've given me an opportunity to do
You should
that to
start
begin
with
with.
the easy thing. Yeah.
Right. Great, great. I'm from Hyderabad, born and brought up at BHEL, Bell, Hyderabad. My father was a production manager there. And right now I stay at Hyderabad, at an area called the Shivam Road, where the Shivam Temple, the famous Shivam Temple, is located. That's a temple of Sat Sai Baba. My wife she teaches English in an intermediate college, and my daughter works for Synchrony Financials, and it's an American company. So we are just three of us at home, a small family. And now I have an international certification in soft skills to begin with. So been teaching scores of students, thousands of students in soft skills in Hyderabad. So then that's how that journey has started, into soft skills. Earlier, I was working for companies like HSBC, GE Capital, the multinational companies, and then uh, you know they would make us work in the night shifts.
Okay.
So I moved into educational area, and then I thought soft skills is something extremely interesting. One thing in MNCs, I have seen that soft skills and English speaking ability are two important components. Slowly, the industry which has started in a big way in Hyderabad started shrinking because there was a lack of manpower with if sufficient soft skills in them. So we were losing out on business to countries like Philippines, even Maldives would take up because they exhibited more soft skills. So English speaking manpower we do have in our country, but as when it comes to soft skills, I could identify this as a problem area for us. So then I picked up, mastered it, got my certification, and completely entered into the field of coaching thousands of students in Hyderabad in soft skills, and transformation in them is amazing, right? That's extremely satisfying to me because I'm able to do my bit to the society. Now, book writing has given me an opportunity suddenly to reach out to thousands across the globe, because like we'll come to that point how my book is doing. But then personally, even in my organization, I work at the PAGE, like the White Sheet Page colleges in Hyderabad. They're into 10 plus 2 education. We have 4 branches at Hyderabad, and I happen to be the head corporate relations. So I deal with the university people for the admission of these students into universities. So throughout the journey for last 15 years, the soft skill element has been critical in my life, ma'am, because in a workplace, I have seen among the students, I have seen when they don't have sufficient soft skills, and when they learn looking at, particularly students learn only by looking at people. They thousand things you tell them, but they will see you in person, your own behavior. So influencing them that way, even the great, the implementation of soft skills in our own company is also done in a big way, and we are extremely thriving in our own business. We have expanded, we have new branch now at a high tech city in Hyderabad, and all that is happening. Personally, I feel because that's all through soft skill implementation.
माय गॉड देयर इज सो मच विजय जी फॉर कहने के लिए आपके पास बहुत कुछ है एंड इट्स रियली गुड कि हम ऐसी शख्सियत के साथ ऐसे पर्सन के साथ इंटरेक्शन कर रहे हैं और आज इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर हम साथ हैं सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग हियर
Thank you again, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Vijay, what do you think about participating in this kind of platform? It is really helpful for not only authors and as well as the audience also. So, what is your perception?
This is a very, very unique program, ma'am. You suddenly bring a common man, and you put him in a platform where there are so many people looking at you. Internationally, people are there, watching this. So who will get this opportunity? Adyan is doing your bit to the society, ma'am, to help individuals grow, because the growth of a country, really, the growth of a country all depends on individual transformation. Do you look at that? Societal transformation has to happen through individual transformation. So when you're helping out individuals, you're indirectly helping thousands of people, man. This service is amazing. I think nobody else is able to do this kind of a service at all.
Absolutely. Mr. Vijay, how did you start your writing journey?
Right. So as I was trying to tell you, first of all, I noticed at MNCs that soft skill was lacking. So then I entered the area of soft skills. Then
Okay.
looking at Adyan, looking at how Nitin sir spoke about writing a book and how important it is. That's when my writing journey has started. Actually, the intense way. Otherwise, during the pandemic itself, there were beautiful mentors coming up and trying to inspire people to do something, something valuable in life. Like Mr. Sombatla is there, he keeps on giving beautiful videos teaching us how to put up books on Amazon. But then, when it comes to Adyan, it accelerates the pace completely. Your inspiration is different. The Sonis's first webinar I attended itself has given me tremendous hope. The support I get from Adyan is not available, ma'am. I mean, it may be available. There are US people who can help us with this. Try to put up a book on Amazon, but they're going to charge in lakhs. That's the expense there. But here,
Right, right.
Adyan is so approachable, so easy to take help, seek help from, and achieve that complete success. That's an amazing process that you are into.
And the level of energy, Mr. Nitin Soni, it's unbeatable.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
Yes. So, Mr. Vijay, who motivated you throughout your writing journey? You wants to give credit to someone?
One word, Nitin Soni sir. What else?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Very importantly, yes, because he was the one who has made me take action, because I could see hope in what he said. You can do it. Time frame was there. 30 days you write your book and publish. And that's
Yeah.
true. When I tried
Hmm.
it, it worked out. Worked out. Now Adhyan team is very supportive. Without that, it was not possible. Gehna called me after the webinar. She explained to me the contents of the webinar. Immediately, I got into action. Yukta was there, Ridhima ma'am, all the time. Support is tremendous. If I make a phone call now, those people are there to respond any time in the day. It's ultimate experience, ma'am. It's an ultimate experience. And of course, you as a owner of Adyan, you are interviewing people directly. This is again unimaginable. Where do you have the time to meet us? Actually, you are busy with your own
It's my
plans.
pleasure, sir. It's completely my pleasure.
Yeah.
एक्चुअली मिस्टर विजय, ये चीज़ हम अपने आप अपने खुद के लिए भी कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारी एनर्जी, बहुत सारी नई नॉलेज की ज़रूरत सभी को होती है, और ये एक ऐसा, दिस इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ प्लेटफॉर्म कि वी कैन इनवाइट समवन, और इसके साथ में हमें वो नॉलेज भी मिलती है। आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस के थ्रू जो लर्निंग्स हमें मिलेगी वो कहीं और नहीं मिल सकती। सो ये हमारे लिए भी बहुत बेहतरीन है, एक प्लेटफॉर्म, एक लर्निंग का ज़रिया है हमारे लिए।
True.
ओके, सो फ्रेंड्स, अब समय आ गया है कि हम मिस्टर विजय के किताब के साथी से बातचीत करें, उनसे मिलें। सो मैं इनवाइट करना चाहती हूँ इनकी वाइफ अपर्णा जी को।
Oh, wow. Okay.
या हेलो, गुड इवनिंग अपर्णा जी।
I think you're not audible.
आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी कम आ रही है अपर्णा जी।
Just come over here. Take my earphones. I think that's better to make things quicker. Yeah, just walk in here. Quickly, please.
ऑलराइट,
I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry.
नो प्रॉब्लम। सो फ्रेंड्स, जैसा कि आपको पता है कि ये एक सेगमेंट है हमारा, जिसमें हम जितने भी ऑथर्स यहाँ इनवाइट होते हैं उनके एक साथी से आपको मिलवाते हैं, जिन्होंने इस पूरी राइटिंग जर्नी में उनके साथ वो एज अ पिलर खड़े रहे हैं, अपना सपोर्ट दिया है, और उनके व्यूज हम जानते हैं कि उनका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, क्या उनके लिए ये जर्नी टफ रही है, क्या उनके लिए ये जर्नी बहुत लर्निंग से भरपूर रही है, कैसा सपोर्ट रहा है। तो सभी ऑथर्स किसी ना किसी ऐसे खुद के करीबी पर्सन को बुलाते हैं, क्लोज पर्सन को बुलाते हैं, जिन्होंने उनका साथ दिया है पिछले जो हमारे एपिसोड्स रहे उसमें कई ऑथर्स ने अपनी डॉटर को बुलाया है, कोई अपनी वाइफ को बुलाते हैं, बॉस है, फ्रेंड्स है, किसी को भी जो भी आपका पर्सन आपका क्लोज है उसको ये जो ऑथर्स है वो इनवाइट करते हैं और हम उससे बातचीत करते हैं. तो आज इनवाइटेड है मिस्टर विजय आनंद की वाइफ अपर्णा जी. सो अपर्णा जी, वेलकम टू दिस प्रोग्राम.
Thank you so much, madam, for inviting me. And am I audible now?
Yes, yes,
Thank you
yes.
so much. And sorry
How are
for the
you?
discomfort. Yeah,
No problem.
I'm fine. I'm fine. And how are you, madam?
I'm also good.
Yeah.
So Aparna ji, how's your experience about this writing journey?
Oh, it was amazing. And the result is, of course, we are thoroughly enjoying the published book. And, looking at the book, makes us feel really very accomplished, though it is just one book to begin with. So we feel really very happy about it that
Mhm.
the first step has been
Achieved.
taken.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are happy about it.
All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Aparna ji,
Yeah.
was this journey a smooth journey or a tough one? What do you think?
I can't, just bifurcate like that. Sometimes it was really smooth. The flow was really good for him. Sometimes, of course, he used to feel stuck at times, and then a little nudge or a push we had to give. So it was both mixed up. It was
Okay.
combined, both of them combined.
Have you noticed any change in Mr. Vijay after becoming an author?
He is becoming, he is now more, he feels now even more accountable. So,
Okay.
throughout, in fact, right from earlier days when he used to work from GE or HSBC, I used to, watch him training candidates to attend the corporate world through proper life skills and soft skills.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really amazing to watch him train them, and the candidates or they were nothing but our own acquaintances, our friends children, our relatives children, and the way they used to get inside into the corporate world so smoothly, I used to feel really amazed. These kind of skills are very much the need of the hour. And then from that time he has been doing that, training thousands and thousands of students get
Mm.
admitted into beautiful and top notch universities, not just in India but also abroad. And all this experience he wanted to bring it together and make it more available to the people so that they can help themselves just by going through the book and all. And that's how the thought came up, and then you guys pitched in and you helped us.
Absolutely. All
Yes.
right. So Aparna ji, any
Yeah.
message you wish to convey from this platform to Mr. Vijay?
It could be a little personal. Yeah, I'll always be there to support him. I'll always be his cheerleader, and then
Mm-hmm.
his gatekeeper, not
Okay.
to make sure that no one disturbs him when he's writing and all.
That is important.
And I would be a very good and patient listener when ideas come up to him and he wants to just share it, to get a little more clarity and all. So, yes, I'll be always there for him. That's all.
Absolutely. So sweet. Thank you so much, Aparna ji, for this beautiful, for this sweet conversation, and all the best for your future. Thank you, ma'am.
Pleasure is mine, ma'am. Pleasure is mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Vijay. It's really a sweet gesture from you, Mr. Vijay. आप उठे अपनी वाइफ को आपने जगह दी और this is kind of beautiful.
I mean, she'll not keep quiet if I don't do that.
All right. So now, please let us know about your book. What is the title of your book? What is the plot of your book? Please tell us about it.
Sure. The title of the book is Soft Skills Mastery: Navigating Success in Life and Work. In life and work, that's personal life, also in work. It's going to impact us in all the areas of our life, that is both personal and professional. Now, soft skills. The bottom line for soft skills Let me go a little bit into the philosophy straight away, man.
Sure, sure.
Uh,
Take your time.
yeah, thank you. It's based on universal love. As human beings, our goal, our job is only to love people unconditionally. So we need to understand that, because that understanding also becomes easy to us because we are from a great country like India, which is highly spiritual. So
Hmm.
all our saints and elders teach us, to walk on, tread on that one path, that is the path of love. So that is the basis of our life, unconditional love. Now, when you have to show the love, I'm not talking of the contaminated love. Again, I'm saying it's unconditional, pure love, like a mother shows love to the child, baby carrying in the arms, or you love your sister at home, you love your brother at home, love your parents. No, that is not enough. We need to love every person we come into contact with, and all our life. That's the goal of our life. Let us understand that. So that is the basis. So soft skills, implementation of soft skills becomes much easier when you develop that unconditional love in the heart. Now that love will not come very naturally to us. We need to develop love. Think of all the beautiful situations and keep up that love levels in our heart,
Hmm.
full in the heart, where it overflows and we share that love with others. That should be the condition, ma'am. And we have to do it through practice regularly. And then you are extremely loving to people in your heart, and exercising soft skills becomes easier. Now, all these soft skills are ways of expressing your love. When you're following etiquette and manners, when you wish people good evening, among students, even that is missing today. They don't care. They don't say sir anymore. They say, what's your name? They'll say, even to elders. That become a norm now. They know your name. All that language is gone. Saying sorry is gone. Excuse me, may I come in? Nothing. The barge in. No. So when you have love, automatically you're keen to display soft skills, because that's one way of showing others how much you love them. For example, you smile at a person, and how much meaning goes from it. You tell the person that you accept him straight away, and you're keen to learn more about that person. And what is happening in the process is, we are receiving complete support from the other person to be successful in life. Again, we are not alone in this society. We need to work with people in the society, or with our co-workers in the office. So if you are showing love to others, it is reciprocated. So if you're smiling, again, so much meaning is there. So easiest way to win others heart is to first begin with a smile, and there you are. So small ideas in soft skills lead to major favorable results to us. Why favorable? Why be so selfish, think about you all the time? No, it is also improving the other person's chances to win. So it's a win-win situation, ma'am. I
Right.
follow soft skills, other fellow follow soft skills. There is no conflict. We are into an understanding. So there is only brotherlyhood there. So life will go pretty seamlessly if we are all in that condition. So all we need to do is develop love in our hearts, basically, to begin with. That's the foundation. And then all the techniques shown in the books are implementable. And the moment we start displaying them, eye contact, for example, if I look down all the time or look up all the time and speak, doesn't make sense. Listening
Right.
skills, if I don't listen to you, interrupt you all the time, that's not a soft skill at all. And soft skills is also called, it's actually people skills. Soft skills
Hmm.
means people skills, how you deal with people. Is it
Right.
difficult? Yes, it is difficult when we don't exercise soft skills. It's pretty difficult. The moment you are irritated with a person, showing anger, where will the relationship exist at all? So it's people relationship. So you're dealing with machines, hard skills. You learn technical skills, how to operate a machine. That's your hard skills part. All of us have enough hard skills. All the universities and schools are there to teach us hard skills. Soft skills are not innate skills. They can also be developed. You can't say this man is born with those skills. No.
Hmm.
Leadership skills, whatever skills in soft skills, they're all not innate skills. They can be developed. So people skills, how we deal with people, is as important as hard skills. They go hand in hand. Now you can't neglect soft skills. On the other hand, if I'm great in soft skills, I go to the director. First of all, they'll not allow us inside unless you have the qualification, the hard skill, right? So Anyway, you manage to go to some top fellow and say, sir, I exhibit wonderful 100% soft skills. See how polite I am. Give me the job. How will they give unless you are a postgraduate MBA or something? So hard skills and soft skills. On the other hand, interviews, 80% of BTech students fail in their interviews just because they cannot display soft skills. Now
Okay.
they can't say a proper good morning to all the interviewers. They don't maintain the eye contact. They're not properly dressed for the interview. They come casually, jeans, torn jeans.
Hmm.
And how will that fellow select you instead of having 100 marks in your exams? So
True.
that is the problem. Majority lack even basic communication skills. What is the project you have done? First of all, he doesn't know the name of the project he has done at the college. He has bought that project itself. So that's the impression they create when they are not able to speak even a few words. So communication skills, all these are interpersonal skills. So all these are related and extremely important. So even in an interview situation, ma'am, how much time does it take for an interviewer to
Hmm.
decide that he wants you in his company? Could you guess, Shalini, ma'am? If I'm troubling, just ignore the question. I will answer that. But can you guess how much time does it take? Normally, interviews last for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. What do you say?
First 10 to 15 seconds,
Awesome. Awesome.
right?
Oh my God, I'm dealing with someone uh, very, very intellectual. Yes, ma'am. This proves that. Yes, in 20 seconds, the interviewer decides, I want that girl, I want this girl in my company, I don't want this boy in my place. How? Now it's all soft skills. He will observe whether you're standing straight there, whether you've said, may I come in when you knock at the door from outside. Then
Hmm.
are you wishing to interviews? Are you maintaining the eye contact? Are you able to smile? Are you well dressed? All that is checked. And then are you standing there till you're asked to sit? Is also checked. And once you sit, how much adjustment of your chair happens also is noticed. And
Yes,
are you bending a little to the front, ready to take questions? Everything's observed, and then in 20 seconds they have decided whether to have you or not. Rest is all a formality. So
right,
that's
right.
crucial. This uh, the soft skills become. Again,
Absolutely.
in a college environment, uh, I keep getting calls from top universities like Shivananda University at Delhi. You might have heard about it. They call me up and say, please, sir, send 10 toppers from your college. For
Okay.
just seeing the university, they would arrange the flight ticket, five-star accommodation, 3 days visit from Hyderabad to Delhi. Now
Mm-hmm.
toppers, yes, but in my college, half the crowd are toppers. That's the ambience the page college gives to the students to excel in studies. So which 10 students do I send? So first time I got this call from Shivnadar, I called up my director of the college, asked him, so which 10 students do I send out of all our toppers? You know what he
Okay.
said? Send the good ones among them.
Okay.
Send the good ones among them. So
Mm-hmm.
good again means, people with lot of love in their heart are good people. If you're not having enough love in your heart, you become a criminal, right? So that important these soft skills become. He said, select them on basis of how they are in their behavior. Are they respectful to the teachers, to the principal? Send them there. That's all. So
Okay.
soft skills are so important, and many of us are not even aware something like that exists, man. Yeah.
दैट्स इंटरेस्टिंग या सो फ्रेंड्स जैसा कि आप सुन रहे हैं कि मिस्टर विजय आनंद जो कि अपनी बुक में सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के बारे में इन्होंने अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया है और अभी हमारी बातचीत के दौरान भी इतना क्लियर तरीके से उन्होंने बताया कि सॉफ्ट स्किल्स कितनी जरूरी है कितना इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है हमारी लाइफ में हमारा हर तरह का मूवमेंट हर तरह का हाव भाव नोटिस किया जाता है वो सॉफ्ट स्किल्स में आता है इन्होंने प्रोफेशनल तरीके से बताया कि अगर आपको जॉब इंटरव्यू में जाना है या आपको किसी प्रोफेशनल मीटिंग में जाना है तो वहां पर किस तरह से सॉफ्ट स्किल्स अगर आपको पता है क्या होती है आपको उसकी नॉलेज है तो कैसे आप बिहेव कर सकते हैं कैसे अपने आप को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं और वहां पर एक अपनी छाप छोड़ सकते हैं एक मेमोरी छोड़ सकते हैं एक पर्सन की सो ये कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है इसके बारे में हम और भी जानेंगे मिस्टर विजय से अगर आपका कोई एक्सपीरियंस है सॉफ्ट स्किल्स को लेकर के आपने कुछ ऐसा फेस किया है या फिर आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप हमारे साथ जुड़ सकते हैं चैट बॉक्स के थ्रू आप प्लीज कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने क्वेश्चंस पुट कीजिए और मैं वो क्वेश्चन जरूर लूंगी एंड मिस्टर विजय विल गोना आंसर ऑल दीज क्वेश्चंस ओके सो मिस्टर विजय माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फॉर यू what soft skills do you believe are the most important for success in the workplace and why?
All right, ma'am. Again, since I'm talking to you particularly, I would go at the root of the
Okay.
issue completely. Again, I would rate human values as the top soft skills, ma'am. Human values. Many of us don't even know what are these major, big human values. Like uh, five human values are the topmost in the world, which are love,
Hmm.
truth, righteousness, so, peace and non-violence. Now these are the top human values. So
Hmm.
following human values will help us to be at our best in displaying soft skills. So that is important. Like people have dedicated, for example, Mahatma Gandhi followed that human value of truth. So
Yeah.
that itself is a soft skill, and that has changed our country itself. The influence he has put out to the world is a big country like us received our independence through the path of peace and non-violence. Now this has not happened anywhere in the world. It's brought millions of us the freedom, and he's also went on to become the father of the nation. Now how
Hmm.
it started was, again, the role of women, ma'am, in implementing soft skills becomes very important. Because
Absolutely.
yes, one day, like Gandhiji's mother was always fasting, that Chaturmas, and that time she used to, like Ramzan for Muslims, she used to go for long fasting for many days. As little boy, 8-year-old boy, Gandhiji would see his mother going weak because she would fast for days together. He also noticed that she would eat something once the cuckoos would sing on the tree.
Okay.
So it was related to that. Those days they would not look at the watch. Even sometimes today, after the stars come in the evening, people want to break their fast. So
Right.
when the cuckoo was important for her, so one day he went down the tree and started shouting like a cuckoo. And he came in running and told his mother the cuckoo has sung. Now, uh, Gandhiji's mother knew the prank simply. So what she did was she held him by the collar and gave him a tight slap on the face and cried, saying that I'm so unfortunate to have my son as my son, who is a liar. First
Okay.
of all, Gandhiji never seen his mother angry, very kindly lady, and then she was beating him that morning. So that moment he has decided he will not utter a single lie all his life, man. That's a soft skill, not speaking truth. This is a soft skill. So that's what changed his life. And we have the results. We have the results to be seen for the world, right?
Yes.
When Gandhiji passed away, people were crying. They've not seen his picture also. Those days, no internet. So across the world, not many have seen his picture. The moment they heard Gandhiji passed away, the whole world was weeping,
Hmm.
just through transformation of an illiterate mother, right? So major implementation of soft skills can happen through the women force.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Mr. Vijay, many people have joined us, and I would like to call their name and their and give to thanks. So, Mr. Barka, thank you so much for joining. Amisha, Mohan, Vijay Kumar, Y. Mehta ji, thank you so much हमसे जुड़ने के लिए. युक्ता, भानु जी, अमीशा, गोपीनाथ जी, थैंक यू सो मच आपके कमेंट्स के लिए. मुकेश, सई, गायत्री, रजत चंद्रा जी, थैंक यू सो मच सर. गोपीनाथ जी, मारिया लीना, ऑल राइट. थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स आपके कमेंट्स के लिए. और क्वेश्चंस हम अब बस अभी थोड़ी देर में लेंगे. प्लीज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन कमेंट सेक्शन में हमारे साथ शेयर कीजिए और एक्टिव रहिए कमेंट्स के थ्रू. All right. So, Mr. Vijay, now let's talk about emotional intelligence, one another important topic. I believe that we must have the ability to manage our emotions, not our own emotions, but the people who are around us. So, I would like to ask, can you discuss the importance of empathy and emotional intelligence in the workplace?
Yeah, perfect. Now, there are two things. One is IQ, intelligent quotient. If I'm able to solve 10 problems quickly, my IQ is high.
Mm-hmm.
EQ, on the other hand, is emotional quotient. That is, soft skills is called by this name also. Soft skills is simply called as emotional quotient, EQ. So EQ means uh, it's a mental ability to take a rough situation, an unfavorable situation. Somebody makes you angry. Now, how responsive are you to that anger? Are you shouting back at that person? If you're shouting back straight away with the same volume, your EQ is pretty zero. It comes down to just zero. So we need to be very tolerant. We need to look at the problem, identify the problem, and try to solve it. Now, in customer service, this becomes extremely important. Of course, we deal with this every day, even at home. Uh, you a girl wants her mother to make dosa instead of idli. I'm talking of South Indian food. Sorry, I don't know. I should talk in terms of butter naan or something. What do you have for breakfast?
No, no, you can talk about South Indian food. We all like.
Chole bhatura. Okay. Now
Sure.
she wants something else. Now, when mother gets angry, the whole morning is spoiled. So, particularly controlling of anger, and many of us carry loads of hatred in us. Now, ma'am, let us understand we belong to the animal kingdom, nothing more than that. So,
Yes.
now when you don't develop love in your heart consciously, our thoughts will remain at the animal level. Now, let me give an example. We brush our teeth twice, and the doctor recommends, again, another question for you. How many times should we brush our teeth as per the doctor, ma'am?
Twice a day.
Doctor actually says you have to brush your teeth after every meal.
Okay. How's possible?
So what you say is right, normally twice. Now what happens when we don't do that? Now we may be okay with that. The other fellow talking to us will die. So bad.
Okay.
Same thing with our thoughts. Now if you are not developing love in your heart consciously and leaving your thoughts at where they are,
Hmm.
you'll be killing the other fellow. Negativity creeps in. We belong to the animal kingdom, and what are the dominant thoughts on an animal's brain? Anger. It will not allow a new person into its area, full of anger and fear. Why does a snake bite? My brother is watching this program. My brother's son got bitten by a rattlesnake when he was taking a stroll in California.
Okay.
It was a serious situation. The helicopter rescued him. The hospital system is so fine there. Just had a air ambulance and he was rescued. Now, why did that snake bite him? He didn't even see the snake. It was threatened, fearful. So it thought something was coming to it to kill it. So it responded. So fear and anger. If we don't do anything about thoughts, ma'am, our thoughts will be in the level of fear and anger. Instantly we'll be angry. Instantly we are fearful. Now, when
Hmm.
you develop love, that is a human condition, and then you enjoy your human life. There was a sage, he has seen a scorpion falling into a pot of water. There was water flowing on a rock, and the scorpion was trying to escape. Every time it was trying to do, it was falling back into that water pit, and it would die naturally after some
Hmm.
time. So what he did was quickly he has taken that scorpion with his hand and put it, was trying to put it, away from the water.
Hmm.
But the moment he put his hand, it would strike and bite him.
Right. Yes.
So he drops it into the water. Again, he picks it up. Again, another next minute he picks it up again, trying to rescue it. Now this happens 2-3 times, and the disciples around ask, "Why are you doing it? It is just biting you." Now he says that is an insect, a small thing, doesn't have enough brain.
Hmm.
Now its nature is to bite. It is doing its job. Now,
Yeah.
as a human being, what is my nature? What is my nature supposed to be? To be loving and rescuing things. That's what I'm trying to do my duty, learning from
Exactly.
this insect. So, unless we develop that love, which is imperative today, ma'am, the world is going haywire because that love element is missing. If I don't know if I can bring the countries into, if they have little love in their heart, when they treat each other as brothers, conflicts are resolved. There will be no wars at all. India is a peace loving country. Do you see that, ma'am? We have never initiated a war against any country. Some
Absolutely.
country comes and attacks us, we
Hmm.
retaliate. That's all about it. So we are lucky again to stay in a beautiful country like this, implementing soft skills, which is indispensable and imperative and critical, can be done beautifully here in our country. We'll enjoy in the process, I'm sure.
True, true, Mr. Vijay. Mr. Vijay, we're gonna talk about now procrastination. I
Yeah,
mean, I think procrastination is the most common habit in our society. And so, what strategies do you recommend or do you use to avoid procrastination in workplace or in our task?
right. So looking at your goals, that becomes important. What's your goal? What's your goal? What's my goal in life? That's of
Mhm.
prime importance. Now, when you know your goal, now you have certain jobs to achieve that goal.
Hmm.
So now, when you break those that path into smaller pieces to achieve your goal, first of all, your goal, is the most important thing for you. So identify that goal. Suppose I have to do my PhD, doctorate in something. Now, what are the hurdles? What are the steps I need to take? First of all, take some guide and join, register in the university, pay up the money, generate the cash. All these are steps. Now, when does the procrastination come? When you have this steps which you don't see them. When you don't see them individually, it looks herculean to you. Where will I generate the money? Which university will give me this PhD? And what is the kind of professor I'll get? All this will look like big hurdles, so we'll postpone the whole thing. Oh no, no, not PhD for me. I'm able to live properly, I'll continue to live this way. Now when you
Mhm.
break the steps into smaller pieces, and every time you achieve that smaller piece, you are encouraged, you're motivated. Oh, I could achieve this, so rest of them are also pieces of job which I can achieve easily. So that's how we proceed. And then coming down to finer work on that, you need to schedule it completely. That is, give timings. For the
Mhm.
example, you need to study or take a loan, pay EMIs. All that scheduling is needed, ma'am. When you work on that, it looks much easier and it becomes achievable.
Right, right. Mr. Vijay, we have a comment for you. We have a message for you in our audience. Mr. Barkat is saying something for you. Congratulations on choosing this topic, Mr. Vijay. From where you get inspiration to write on this critical topic? Please answer.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that query. It shows that uh, we are all friends on the screen, and it simply shows you're actively listening, sir. Thank you for that. It's a compliment, actually, when you ask a question like that. Where did I get the inspiration? Now, as I was trying to explain earlier, I've worked for MNCs. I have seen that no lack of soft skills was impacting jobs. People would lose their jobs, and
Hmm.
the companies only economic condition of India was getting affected because this business would shrink. People without soft skills working in an MNC, the business itself would go off to other places. Now, another example, Indian goes with a huge degree to America to work
Hmm.
there. Means a lot of
Hmm.
dollars coming to our country too. Very interesting. Now, what happens when he goes? He meets his boss. Can't say good morning to him. He'll be spitting right there. Right? He will not groom himself sufficiently.
Hmm.
So all this, the boss will observe for a couple of days, and he will say, "I don't want this bloody Indian here." I'm sorry for the language, but this is what is used. When I worked in
Hmm.
MNC, the American middle-aged lady would come on the line and simply say, I mean, abusive language they would use, even against India. It's so bad. So
Yeah,
soft skills are important. So
important.
extremely important. Then that's what inspired me to make this book so that it is reachable to everybody, sir.
Beautiful. Mr. Vijay, we all are aware about the power of teamwork, power of team members. So, what do you consider to be the key elements of effective teamwork?
Yeah. Cooperation among team members, conflict resolution, meetings. These are the elements. Long meetings without an agenda, and conflict resolution when we are not able to quickly solve problems for people very kindly. You generate that friendship in them within minutes. That's what helps. Cooperation, we need to inspire them to be very cooperative. When I walk into the office, again, it's not my greatness. Following soft skills will get that situation for us. When I walk in, people stop their work and come and hug me, ma'am. I'm not talking of ladies, I'm talking of gents too. Okay, they simply hug. That is the love we need to generate in a workplace or at home. When I stop my car outside after office, when I come and park my car, 10 children come running to me. No,
Hmm.
first of all, maybe for the chocolates that I would want to give them, but then I take soft skill classes for them every Sunday. Charity. Okay, so all this is important. You can easily bring that environment in an office situation where your boss also would love to see this happening, because the boss will not have tension anymore. They will not have to exert themselves to manage a team. The team itself is so good, very cooperative, ready to take extra work, and all this happens.
Ji, Vijay ji. Vijay ji, now my next question is for you. And the most important question, for not for me, for the audience also, because I think audience बहुत देर से इस question का wait कर रही हैं. How do you encourage open and transparent communication between your team and your organization?
This is a very good question, ma'am, because the moment a person opens his mouth, it is all untruth. So dangerous situation is, why are
Yes.
you late? Why are you late? Some filthy reason, tire punctured, something comes up like that. So uh, it's a big problem. So when we are truthful and friendly, and obviously then we'll get transparent. The first, again, coming back to the basics, if you're lovable, people will open up and tell. Now this morning I went late to my college because I spent some time grooming, for the
Mhm.
interview.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
So I put up a message to the director saying, sir, I'm into grooming, some extra grooming this morning, coming late. He was amused with that. I did not have to say, sir, I'm not well, give those reasons like that. So transparency is important, ma'am. It works. We think in this world we got to be little dishonest, we got to be little untruthful, a little bit twisting. Nothing. Even in business situations, you can pay full taxes and still be successful in business. American companies have proved that integrity. You don't have to cheat others to be successful in life. You are successful in your own way, step by step. It may take a little longer. When you're simply honest, when you're simply transparent, it may take time, but worth the time, because your success is based on a strong foundation of human values. That's a great success. You're not cheating anybody at all. So where is the fear? You are fearless. That's what our elders and saints have taught us, to be righteous. That helps.
Absolutely. Vijay ji, beautiful answer. And actually, we we ran a campaign for this question. Sorry, we ran a campaign for this question, and we received so many comments behalf of this question. So I would like to call the name and the comments also. So first comment we received, this is from Rajat Chandra Sharma, and he is saying, open and transparent communication leads a team to success. All team members will trust other members and discuss and share their point of view. So
Wonderful.
that's all about transparency. Our second comment is from Neetu Yadav, and she's saying, open and transparent communication is an ongoing process that requires commitment from all parties involved.
True. Very nice.
And next comment is from Kanika, and she is saying, being transparent and open communication is no doubt very good, but words must be uttered in such manner that they do not hurt anyone.
Words. True. True.
या सो दीज काइंड ऑफ कमेंट्स वी रिसीव्ड एंड थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स आपके कमेंट्स के लिए. हमारे पास और भी बहुत सारे कमेंट्स और नेम्स आ रहे हैं, और इसी तरह से आप एक्टिव रहिए और रिस्पॉन्स देते रहिए. बहुत अच्छा लगता है इस तरह के कमेंट्स और रिसीव करके.
Actually, this is one of the strong points made in the book.
Yeah.
When we talk about communication, the words that we use become critical, ma'am. Every word we speak, we think is not so important. Uh, there was an inspector who walks into the school, so he doesn't believe in the value of words, actually. So he was criticizing the teacher. Why are your life is waste? He would say to the teacher, you talk so much, and what's the use? So what the teacher does was, he asks one boy to throw this inspector out. That inspector gets infuriated. What the hell? I'm going to dismiss you now. You've asked a student to throw me out. Then the teacher says, "Sir, did the student touch you?" Only thing I used a word saying that you should be thrown out. See how offensive that words could be. That is the power
Yes.
of words.
Hmm. Power of words. Wow. I think you should write another book also on this topic. Power of words.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. No, on the human values itself is going to be my next book. Yes, through Adyan, of course. Yes.
And Mr. Vijay, you have also mentioned some case studies, some interactive exercises in your book. I saw there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tell us something
Yes.
about them also. A little
Yes,
bit,
ma'am.
please.
Yeah, I didn't want to make the book drab with all the facts alone, so I've percolated, sprinkled quite a few stories in there, and also to consolidate whatever we have read, I have also put quiz at the end of every chapter. So this makes very interesting reading, and stories are pretty nice, like again, there's a beautiful girl who goes to a lotus and asks it, "Dear lotus, how are you so beautiful every time?" What the lotus says, "You think I don't have troubles? I do have troubles. There's a storm, and what do? I bend. I don't stand against the storm, then I'm broken. So we need to
Right.
be flexible in life." So that's a message. So the book is sprinkled with stories like that. You'll enjoy that reading, of course. And now Audible has come out, ma'am, Shalini ma'am. Audible also from Adyan, as it's ready. A little bit of editing has to happen, and that's also coming up. So enjoy Audible, guys. If you're traveling, you listen. I travel in my car, listening to only Audible. And today it was so amusing. I was listening to my own book on Audible, Amazon Audible. Can you believe that?
Oh my
All
God.
because of Adyan.
Oh my God. The energy level, Mr. Vijay, we are getting is tremendous.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Thank
So now we have reached the stage that we gonna start our second section, second segment, and this is called My Journey Secrets. So now I will ask some questions quickly to you, and you need to answer very quickly. So are you ready for this segment?
you. It sounds scary.
No, no, it's
Go
not
ahead,
scary.
ma'am.
It's a fun element. It's a fun
Okay.
element. So my first question is for you. How do you define yourself in one word?
Kind-hearted.
Okay. The toughest period of your writing journey.
Can you repeat the success period?
Toughest, toughest
Toughest
period.
period. Toughest period. Yes, when I was getting it edited
Okay.
again and again.
Value that added in your life after becoming an author.
I'm like a celebrity now.
Okay. Yes, you are.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you.
What is the real happiness for you?
Uh, when I love somebody, the way they reciprocate is the most loving thing. When I help a child and the smile you see when I serve food, I'm a lot of social service we are into. When I serve food into the plate, a rich, good food, and the child smiles at me, what is more rewarding?
Okay. Last question. Your dream project.
Continue to write books. And of course, I'm also a coach. Again, thanks to Adyan. I'm getting that coach training to before I get into that completely. Nitin says
All right.
videos are already with me. The process has started. So thank you
Okay.
again for that help.
Thank you so much. So now you have completed all the questions, and thank you so much for this beautiful and excitement response. Now, my next question is for you. What kind of response are you getting for your book from the audience?
25 positive reviews instantly. Bestseller number one book on Amazon. What more do I ask? And the sales you want to know?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's doing so well. It's doing so well.
All right. So, Mr. Vijay, your future plans regarding your book, regarding your writing.
Yes, ma'am. Human Values is the next book.
Okay.
Again, through the help of Adyan, that should be ready in next 3 months or so. Yeah, and I want to be a serial writer, ma'am, because I found the way to uh, give my bit to the world. I feel this is the best way to reach out. And coaching, again, I mean, that's as far as writing is concerned. Coaching is going to consolidate. I'll help more people to come into the area of writing. So because now I understand how rewarding it could be, how life changing it could be. So that will be my job for the next many years, I guess.
Okay. Mr. Vijay, if in our audience anyone wants to buy your book, so is there any discount for us?
What discount? All are rich people, all are intellectuals. Okay, 15%.
ओके सो फ्रेंड्स,
Yeah.
अगर आप विजय सर की बुक परचेज करना चाहते हैं, और आई एम श्योर आज की डिस्कशन से ये क्लियर हो गया होगा कि इनकी बुक बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होगी सॉफ्ट स्किल्स को देखते हुए, तो बुक को परचेज करने का अमेजॉन लिंक हमने आपके साथ शेयर किया है। ये बुक ऑलरेडी बेस्ट सेलर हो चुकी है, बहुत सारे रिव्यूज इस बुक पर है, आप उन रिव्यूज को भी देख सकते हैं। तो इस बुक को जरूर परचेज कीजिएगा, और इस बुक पर 15% का डिस्काउंट है एमआरपी पर फर्स्ट 24 आवर्स के लिए। सो इस बुक को अभी ग्रैब कीजिए, इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को जाने मत दीजिए, एंड रिव्यू जरूर लिखिएगा, दैट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट। ऑलराइट, एनी कॉन्टेक्ट डिटेल्स विजय जी यू वांट टू शेयर विद अस?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, there you are. That's my
Okay.
email address and the phone number, which also can be used to send WhatsApp messages.
सो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप मिस्टर विजय से कनेक्ट होना चाहते हैं, इनसे पर्सनली बातचीत करना चाहते हैं, कोई गाइडेंस लेना चाहते हैं, तो इनकी कॉन्टेक्ट डिटेल्स हमने आपके साथ शेयर की है। आप वहां जा सकते हैं और इन डिटेल्स को नोट कीजिए, आप इनसे मिल सकते हैं और इनसे गाइडेंस ले सकते हैं इजीली। All right, so Mr. Vijay, now it's time to say bye to you, but any last message before you leave you want to convey from this platform?
Dear friends, mentors, everybody is here. Some of probably even a director of our institutions is here. So my request is, can we all develop unconditional love in our hearts, and that's all we need to do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Vijay. And thank you so much for your valuable words, your time. And I'm sure हम सभी को बहुत सारी values सिखाई है, अपने soft skills के बारे में सिखाया है. And thanks for your time. All the best for your future.
Thank you, Shalini. Thank you, everybody. Good evening. Thank you.
सो फ्रेंड्स, ये था हमारा आज का सेशन जो कंप्लीट हुआ मिस्टर विजय के साथ। आज 4th एपिसोड हमने कंप्लीट किया है, और एनर्जी और एक्साइटमेंट और स्माइल से भरपूर आज का सेशन था। आज के ऑथर जो कि सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के बारे में हमें बता रहे थे, इतनी हैप्पीनेस, इतनी पॉजिटिविटी के साथ इन्होंने एक ऐसा ऑरा क्रिएट किया प्रोग्राम में कि सच में बहुत ही पॉजिटिव फील हो रहा है। बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला, बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला। सॉफ्ट स्किल्स क्या होती है, कैसे इसको आप यूज कर सकते हैं वर्क प्लेस में, अपनी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में, अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में। आई एम श्योर आपने बहुत सारे नोट्स भी बनाए होंगे, सो प्लीज नोट्स बनाते रहिए, इनको रिव्यू कीजिए, रिवाइज कीजिए, और कोशिश कीजिए कि कैसे आप इनको अपनी लाइफ में ढाल सकते हैं, अपनी लाइफ में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। हमारे जितने भी ऑथर्स इस प्रोग्राम के थ्रू मिलते हैं, उन सभी से हमें कुछ ना कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, और इसके लिए उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और जितने भी ऑडियंस लोग हमसे जुड़े हुए हैं अभी और कमेंट कर रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, आप सबको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप हमारे कहने से और अपने खुद के लिए भी ऐसे क्वेश्चंस करते हैं, जिनसे कि न सिर्फ आपको बल्कि अदर लोग जो सुन रहे हैं, जो इस प्रोग्राम को देख रहे हैं, उन्हें भी बहुत कुछ जानने को, बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। तो थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन। कल मिलते हैं आपसे दोबारा एक और नए ऑथर के साथ, एक और फ्रेश बुक के साथ, फ्रेश टॉपिक के साथ। कल जिस टॉपिक के बारे में हम बात करने वाले हैं वो होगा पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट के बारे में, पर्सनल ग्रोथ के बारे में, जो कुछ ना कुछ सिमिलर होगा आपकी स्किल्स से संबंधित, और इसके अलावा और भी बहुत कुछ। सो कल का सेशन अटेंड करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा। अगर आज का सेशन आपको पसंद आया है तो प्लीज वीडियो को जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, कमेंट कीजिएगा। सुपर पावर ऑथर यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना तो बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा। तो मिलते हैं कल आपसे दोबारा शाम 7 बजे सुपर पावर ऑथर यूट्यूब चैनल पर। तब तक के लिए कीप रीडिंग एंड कीप स्माइलिंग। थैंक यू सो मच।